Welcome to Arundhati Vidyalaya High School online classes. Today in our class, we are going to discuss about nature of the quadratic equation. The nature of the quadratic equation, in this we have three cases. In these three cases, roots are how the roots are exist. Now we are going to discuss. See children, in the first case, the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. In this first case, b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. In this case, here the two real roots will be exist. Those two real roots are minus alpha equal to minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a, and one more is beta, that is equal to minus b minus of under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. In this case, here two real roots will be exist. They are alpha and beta. Minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a and minus b plus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. In this case, the graph cut the x-axis in two distinct places, whether both are positive values or one positive and one negative, or both are the negative values or both are the positive, either one is positive or negative. The graphs exist like this. See all of you. The graphs will be and one more graph, that is, and third graph exists like this. That means here the graph cut the x-axis at two distinct places. That is, here see, they both are the either negative values. Here the graph cut the x-axis at two distinct places, and here the graph cut the again two distinct places. One is negative and one is positive. Here both are the negative values, and here both are the positive values. Like this, in this case, if the b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, here we exist two real roots. They are minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a, and one more is minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So the graph will be exist like this. Now in the next case, see all of you, x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. The case b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Here exist two equal roots. Here in this case, the quadratic equation exists in two equal roots. They are minus b by 2a and minus b by 2a. So like this, two zeros will be exist when b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Both the side LHS is equal to RHS equal to 0. Then there is two equal roots will be exist. Now the graphs in this case, get the graphs. There exists like this and or like this, or one more graph. The roots will be exist like this. See here, the x-axis, the graph cut the x-axis at only one distinct place. That means negative place, and here the exactly in the origin place, and the next exactly in a positive place. So like this, here two equal roots, that is like 1 or 2 or 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, like this it will be exist. That means minus b by 2a and minus b by 2a. So when b square minus 4ac equal to 0, the roots are equal roots, so that the graph will be exist like this, so that the graph got the x-axis at one distinct place, so that here roots are equal, so that it exists, the graphs looking like this in this case. And the third case, x square plus bx plus c equal to 0, if b square minus 4ac, if b square minus 4ac less than or equal to 0, b square minus 4ac less than or equal to 0, so that in this case there exist no real roots, roots are imaginary, there exist no real roots, the roots are imaginary, so that the graph will be like this. Here in this case the roots are not real, and the roots are imaginary, so that the graphs will be exist like this. See, in this case, here in the first graph, you can observe the graph didn't cut the x-axis at any places. See here, this graph was not cut the x-axis at any place, so that there is not exist real roots. And the second graph also, it's not touch the x-axis, it's not cut the x-axis at any place, so that in this case also there is no real roots. And here also same situation, the x-axis, the graph not cut the x-axis, so that here in this case also there is no real roots exist, so that in this case b square minus 4ac is less than 0. In this case there is no real roots exist, the roots are imaginary roots, so that the graphs will be like this exist whenever we are going to draw the graph on the graph sheet. By using this nature, we have to observe by using this nature of the quadratic equation, we can analyze the roots are real roots, are equal roots, and roots are imaginary. So, like this, in the first case we got it, two real roots. There are minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a and minus b minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So, and the graphs will be looking like this. And the second case we got it, b square minus 4ac equal to 0. So, as per this condition, we have to write two equal roots. And in this case, by using this case, we can easily identify the roots are not real and the roots are imaginary roots. So by using these three cases, we can easily find the quadratic equation roots, whether they are real roots, they are equal roots, and they are imaginary roots. So like this, people have to find the roots without finding the roots. We can easily say by using this nature of the equations, the roots are equal roots, real roots, or imaginary roots. Okay, children, people have to remember the three conditions. By using these conditions, people have to identify the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, children, I hope you people have understood this, and you people have to practice some quadratic equations values. Then you people easily understood. Okay, children, good day, bye, all of you. Take care.